Testing 1, 2, 3. Ready? Sanwanan bantu mabahle. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Johanna Can Talk. Cheers to episode 2. It's Ramayami, guys. This is just juice. There's no alcohol in there. And then I've got my water. Fun fact, I can't drink water unless like ngiphuzelala. Angazi ninkinga yokuphuza amanzi, but idrama is real. But anyway, let's jump into today's episode. I am so thankful for you guys for watching the first episode. I hope you really did enjoy it. So let's dive into it. I'm still working on the lighting and stuff. I'm not sure if I should open the curtains or close it. Currently I have my curtains closed, but yeah, that's something that I'm working on as we progress, but we'll get there. We will get there, right? Alright, so first things first, right? Today's first topic, my favorite topic, fashion focus, darling. Today on Fashion Focus, we've got Closet Class. Basically, Closet Class is this lady who owns a business, Ubizange Closet Class, and I've been following her for years. The things that she sells are actually thrifted items, which you can never tell, which is what makes it even much more special. So you know for a fact that the quality of the clothes that she sells are top notch. If you know anything about thrifting, you know that most of the things, especially when you get your thrift stuff or your babies on stock, yeah, your thrift stock, if you get it from like a proper place, you know, it's only quality. So Fashion Focus here too, Closet Class. I'm not sure who her real name is. I just know her by the company name. She's Closet_Class on Instagram. Definitely check her out. What I absolutely love about her collection is that it's very versatile. You know, you can go from streetwear, right, to playful to formal. So that's absolutely what I love, because when I look at myself, I see myself as a dynamic woman, as a versatile lady. One day I feel like, oh my gosh, I want to look classy and chic, and then another day I feel like I want to look all street vibes type of energy. So that's what I absolutely love about her. As you can see on the screen, that she does have different kinds of styles, and the fact that she styles everything herself, top notch for me. So definitely find her on Instagram. She also recently opened up a store. It's based in Maboneng. So when you go into her Instagram page, you'll definitely see all of that. So that's it for Fashion Focus for today. Check out Closet Class, guys. Kisses to her. Okay? All right. And then we are gonna dive into another favorite topic of mine. You guys already know. Yes. It's corporate conversations, okay? So before we go into the LinkedIn part, I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw a video of this guy who posted a panic room, right? So at the office, find a panic room, and they go in the panic room. Apparently it's soundproof. So as a soundproof kanjalo, which could see more panic or whatever, feel stressy, then you can go into the panic room and just scream your lungs out. And for me, that was a red flag, guys. You already know that was a red flag. And I was like, tell me what you think about it. I was like, why do we have panic rooms in Msebenzini? You know, I'm not coming to work to panic. I'm coming to work to make money. I understand within some jobs, really, they do have that element of high pressure and but for a company to go as far as investing money in panic rooms, I understand I'm a chill room. You know, I love companies that have. I've worked for a company before that has chill rooms, whereby when you go in there, there's a pool table, there's bobbies and kind of not duffel bags, man. Those chairs, there's bigger pants. But you know, you sit there nicely, comfortably. There's a foosball table, fun things that you can do on a break, not to feed onto the stress, but to release and forget about it. So I think I prefer chill rooms more than panic rooms. Tell me what you think. But anyway, so what I actually extracted from LinkedIn for our corporate conversations today is some sneaky tips for if you're a job seeker at the moment and you are thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, I've got this LinkedIn profile and I don't know, I'm not getting any requests, I'm not getting anything. Yeah, I apply it, but there's no responses. These are just tips that I saw somebody as postile and I'm just going to share with you guys, right? So the sneaky tips for job seekers. Firstly, when it comes to that badge, or what do they call it, a badge or a flyer, le epaluguti open to work, right? This lady says, switch it off during weekends. Don't switch it on and just leave it in Jala, right? So during the weekend, switch it off, and then Monday morning, switch it back on again. Because what that does is that it alerts some recruiters, right? It's as if you've just recently started searching for a job, because nobody wants to really look at somebody who's been looking. So the more recent that it looks that you've been searching for a job, the better chances of you getting attention from recruiters. So you want to definitely check into doing that, right? And then when you're searching, don't only click on the icon at the job posts, but she says actually go on the search engine and search rehiring, and then also then after that put in a keyword for the role that you're hiring for. So you'll write there we're hiring, and then we will content creator, and then the people that are hiring for content creators will then pop up, and then you can just scroll through and see which one will work best for you, and then you apply for the one that you're interested in. So that's it. What else is there? Yeah, so basically those are the tips that I took from her. And another one that I just want to put out there is that continuously update your information. So anything that you do, make sure you update it, Lapo. Make sure that your LinkedIn profile is as detailed as possible, and also your profile picture, make sure that it's appealing in a professional way, obviously. And I recently changed mine, and I've got like a cup, because you know what, sometimes I feel like when we're too serious, I understand LinkedIn is a professional platform, but sometimes you just need to be fun with it, so I was like, I'm going to change mine, and I have like a cup of coffee, and I'm just like, just for fun, just for fun. So I hope that's not going to affect me, but I don't think it should, because it looks professional, and yeah, it looks fine, it looks fine. And then I'm now gonna, that's it for corporate conversations. And next up we've got live chat. Let's talk about it. Okay, so on today's live chat, I want to talk about things that are inappropriate in a relationship between the two couples, like things that you shouldn't do, like inappropriate things that couples should not do within the relationship, right? Okay, first one, and this is it's one of the big ones, that would be flirting. Flirting is just off limits, guys. Nah. I don't care how friendly you are as a person, and if you think flirting is your personality, because one thing about a personality, you can always adjust it. Nobody said a personality is just like a fixed thing and that's what you are. If you're a flirter, you're a flirter for life. No, come on. We grow, we learn, we understand, and once you're in a companionship with somebody, you need to understand there's certain things that you must compromise. So for me, flirting is a no go. Flirting, there, X. Okay? Alright. Another one. This is a big one. Allowing just anyone into your home. Guys, ibaluleke kakhulu because your home as a couple is your sanctuary. This is your safe space where you feel comfortable to be yourself, to be free, to be anything that you want to be. Now, this is where you live on a daily basis. So imagine just allowing anybody to come in, and you don't know the true and pure intentions that people do have. You're not sure if people are real or genuine and whatever. You're not sure if the person is coming in with actually something, I've seen people that allow friends they even go as far as allowing friends to sit on their bed, let alone like letting anybody into your guy's bedroom. That is absurd, guys. If you're doing that, please stop. Please stop, because tell me why. My sister, my brother, why are you doing that? Don't do it. Don't do it, honey. You'll regret it. Trust me, you will regret it. Because once you allow people to be too comfortable with you guys, the boundaries aren't there. Some people don't have boundaries, and they will test you and see how far they can go and how much you can take. So even if you love your friends so much so and you think, oh, they will never say never, my dzwal, never say never, my boot, because anything is possible. Don't get too comfortable with anybody in your house, friends, and some family members as well. You need to be very, very careful. Very, very careful, because some people can come across as caring, loving, and oh my gosh, we love you guys so much. Gandhi, motives, and this underlying jealousy. You don't want that. So for me, rather, if you're hosting, keep everybody in the same room, and then don't allow people to Another one is venting to others about your issues or problems. Guys, I cannot emphasize this enough. Weirdly, I met my partner at a very, very young age. We were both young, but nobody had taught me this. Mara, I think subconsciously somehow it was a way for God or universe or Amadlus to protect me, because I was never one to tell my friends about any problems or any issues or any fun times or just anything about my relationship. And I did get some slack for it, but honestly I didn't care, because in me it felt like I don't want to. Why must I vent to you about what I'm going through with my man? If I want to vent, I must vent with my partner. So very important for us couples to remember, talking to each other is the ultimate goal. That's how you'll grow, that's how you learn, and that's when you'll see it's okay, this is where we need to now adjust. This is where the compromise comes in, and then you learn each other that way. Because if now I'm going to vent to somebody else, how are you going to know if something affected me? And you're not going to change, because now you don't know, because now I'm venting to the wrong people, So before you vent to your partner, make sure that at least you calm down, because sometimes having an argument at that moment, everybody's heated, it's the heat of the moment, everyone can be blown out of proportion. So come up with ideas. It's okay if there's something calm down, and then have times and moments, or even have a routine, maybe whereby you set dates, write everything down, and have a meeting. Let's professionalize it. Okay, have a meeting. Now it's okay. Meeting on the agenda is this and that and that and that, and also express good things as well. Finish off the meeting with, I really liked it when you did this and that for me, or I would really appreciate it if you could do this and that for me. That way at least you're teaching each other and you can grow from each other. So make sure that if you want to vent, even to your family, don't, especially family, because once you portray your partner in a certain way to your family, it's easy for them to not like them, because we're not so sharp, but they still have that thing in their head, which your partner did this to you. So tread very lightly when it comes to venting, because also when you vent, you can end up saying things that you shouldn't, or exposing certain things about your relationship that other people should not know. So make sure, guys, please just do it for me. Don't vent to others, okay? Don't vent to others. And then the last one for now is keep each other's secrets. Keep each other's secrets. When your partner comes to you, they don't have to say to you, honey, love, Sandosami, this is a secret. Mara zokutshela something keep it to yourself. Don't go out there and be like, yeah, umuntu wami yazi usho into so. Whether it's your friend, your sibling, or somebody that you think you can trust, just don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever your partner tells you in confidence is something that you should keep in confidence as well. And also, don't now use that thing against them when you're venting. Make sure that there's a level of respect that you keep for each other. Yeah. So that is my 2 cents on live chat for today's. And then I added new topics, right? So we're gonna have more topics because, gosh, guys, Johanna Can Talk. Okay. So the next one is trending news. So on trending news for this week, a tragedy struck, right? In Maponya Mall, a gentleman was brutally murdered, and that was so disturbing. It was so disturbing, guys, and I understand why as abantu abamnyama funeke senze kanje. Umhlaba mkhulu, imali iningi, ispace isiningi, abantu baningi. Why do we have to go as far as ukuthi silimazane thina? Sisodwa. Tina sisodwa, like how cruel are you? I saw the video of the 2 cars, this is being burned, and it's like labantu lava, like what's going, like as I was watching the video, I'm asking myself, what is going on in these people's minds for them to go as far as doing that, litting imoto zabantu, and it happened so quickly. It's like, it's painful, guys. So that story literally just broke me, and I know with a lot of us as South Africans, we are just shattered by this tragedy that happened to Danabantu. And when I read the story and saw he recently relocated from KZN to Kamla Jobeki, and and it's been 3 days since since Uber, only 3 days. So next if there's a war or he's trying to make a living for himself and his family, and then tragedy strikes like that. And may his soul rest in peace. And I saw it, and I am like, his life was cut short. Kapshung. The video was so painful, watching that car burn and him still sitting there. I cannot. Guys, I just cannot. So yeah, that was just so painful. Yeah, so moving on from trending news, I have an exciting one. It's under you. Gossip topic. What am I trying to gossip, guys? Anyway, gossip topic, right? Go gossip topic here too. I think this one is a bit old, but I really want to talk about it. So apparently, there's a lady that came out and posted a video and said, how kanti nina ninjani, I'm a content creator. Naze nasishophisa kabuhlungu. There I am shopping. Hold on, guys. I just wanted to see if the time is moving because it's ngiyakhuluma la busy ngiyabhanya kanti ukugeza right. So the lady is like, hi, yim lawyer ngiyashophisha words, but kena insecurity ila. And she couldn't understand why. Kanti apparently, allegedly, some content creators go as far as going to Woolies, saying spend a day with me, shop with me, whatever segment or series abayirrekhode live for their content. Bafaka izinto ematrolini, mabaqeda bashiya amatroli randomly khona lapho baphume bahambe. Guys, this needs a sip. I really wish this was a mimosa. It's just orange juice. And guys, let's not do that to ourselves, Let's not do that to ourselves. Why? Why? There's nothing wrong with, and if you cannot afford e-words, or at that time you cannot afford e-grocery, mina kuma vlogs wam, I go to Boxer. I go, and the crazy part is that like we've been brainwashed to think ukuthi abo Shoprite they less what than abo Woolworths. They guys, most of these manufacturers and factories, same WhatsApp group. There's a lady who was like, or it's a guy I think, or say now that you don't work for that company, what are some of the company secrets that you can expose? By expose, I would see the same company that manufactures Sasco bread is the same company that makes Isinkwa breads. So guys, please man, let's not lie to ourselves, because now we want to be seen or portrayed in a certain way and manner. Now you must fake things. Imagine leaving your house, going all the way to Woolworths to do fake shopping. Ngamane pants ngehlise ibhoza yami, because what the hell, I see the best kiri west. My sister, don't do it. My brother, don't do it. Yege pants, because it doesn't work. Never has, never will. It's just not it. Okay, right, moving on swiftly from gossip topic, we dive into content creation insights. Content creation insight. And today, as I guess let me not vent about whatever when it comes to content, because lately I've been on a chokehold. Content creation in Babe because what the hell. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna plug. I know a lot of creators have this information now, but I just want to put it out there. If you're an upcoming content creator who wants to get into content creation, I know who's in Parliament somewhere else now for something good. Okay, it's fine. If you want to get into content creation and you want to receive trade exchange, you can apply via Beauty Bulletin, Brand Advisor. Ziyasebenzisana Beauty Bulletin and Brand Advisor, but you want to have both of them. Check them out on Instagram, go through their page, see what they're all about, the requirements, and put your email address lapo, so that whenever there's campaigns that are up, then you can just get an email directly from them, and then you'll be able to apply for whatever campaign that is happening. All of these companies, I don't know what to call them, all of these agencies, you have to have 1,000 followers, guys. You have to have 1,000. You can try if you have less. I have received Mina too, because sometimes they will do campaigns on my 500 if you have 500 followers. But for me, if you want to get like selected, if you want to be selected, or if you want your chances of being selected to be higher, then rather at least try to get to 1,000 followers if you're not on 1,000 yet. If you're already on 1,000, then you're already halfway there. Just make sure that you get all your details in there, get everything in order, and then just send through. So Beauty Bulletin, Brand Advisor, the salt. What I love about the salt is that it's either salt, real money. Mara, I have only worked with them once, and then it wasn't even it was a campaign, but I had to just share information, and then I told 100 rand. So it wasn't like a big one, it was a small one, but it was like a quick one, and you get 100 rand. But they pay, and the money is not bad from what I've seen from other creators. Unfortunately, I have not yet received a campaign from you Either Salt now, if you know what, once you've signed up with them, you must make sure that you continuously update your information. And I don't know what other miracles you have to pull to get campaigns from With Salt, because for me it's just far-fetched, to a point whereby I just stopped even trying with them, because I was like, what the hecky, you know. There's also a collab co. What they normally do, they post on their stories or on their page. We're looking for creators, maybe momfluencers. Do you have a baby? Do you have 2.5k followers? There's a campaign, there's this and that and that. So you want to definitely follow them on Instagram, collab co. You definitely want to follow them on Instagram. Make sure to check out their stories every once in a while, so that you make sure that you don't miss any of the opportunities of our campaigns. And then we have humans. I'm gonna call me his name. We've got a humans app. I'm not gonna lie, it is an okay app for my campaign. That's where I got my CeraVe campaign from. But I'm not gonna lie, Humans app is the one that made me crash out, but it does not take away from the fact that there are people that are getting campaigns from it and they are loving it. So now we get on to Humans app. Ektaleni, for me, I've downloaded it before and then I deleted it because I felt like it wasn't user friendly at that time. But now I don't know if they changed something, or maybe after that time, or maybe I was blind, now I see, I don't know. But when I recently did it, I found it to be very easy to navigate the app. And yeah, the verification can be a bit tricky, but it's doable. The verification of your account onto the app, it's doable. Just keep on trying. And then just click on that notification and I will see why it failed, and then follow those prompts, and then you should be fine. And yeah, content creation insight, that's all for today. Just plugging you guys on some of the apps. I know there's more, so next time I'll share more, but for today, that is all for today for content creation insights. All right, okay. And then moving on swiftly, we're going to jump onto, I think I'm losing it. Where's the next one? 6, episode 1. Okay. All right. And another new topic that we're going to dive into is smarter tips. Alright, so on Smarter Tips, it's me just giving you whatever tips about smart data. Like smart data means buhle, like smart umuntu la lokishini umuntu bangathi hello smart data, hello. It's like saying hello Shanda Pa, hello smart data, hello bunju. Yabo ibunju, smart data, Shanda Pa. Basically ubuhle. It represents beauty. They represent beauty. So on smarter tips today, I'm going to tip you about doing nails on a budget. This is something that I did this week. So I bought these nails. These are stick-on nails, right? They're few now, but these are stick-on nails. Okay, let's do this. These are just your normal stick-ons, guys, right? I'll put a picture of how they look on my hands. So the first week I did them as the original form. I didn't change anything. I just stuck them on and filed them in the shape that they're in, as you can see on the picture, and I kept them that way. And I was like, you know what, when I took them off, I was like, what else can I do with them? Let me change it up a bit, because one thing about me, I will save a buck. I like to look beautiful, pretty, cute, and whatever, but I don't like to break the bank. And angithanda ukufosta, and that's that on that. So I was like, okay, let me see what I can do. And then I did this brown, same nails. So what I did, all I needed was a filer, these nails, right, and nail polish, obviously the nail clipper, Ne? I don't have the nail clipper here, but these are the only things that I needed. Nail clipper, nail polish, filer, and these nails, and nail glue, of course. So I put on the nails and then I cut them and then shaped them because I wanted something short, because the first time they were long. I was like, guys, for something different, I wanted a more natural feel, because I wasn't sure of this brown color, because I knew that I wanted to do brown, but I wasn't sure actually. So I was like, no, let me see what I can do with these. So I cut them this short. I'll put a picture now on the screen. I cut them this short and painted them this color, filed them nicely, and yeah, there you have it. I bought this for 25 Rand at the mall, so they're gonna last me and I can do whatever with them. After here, I'll see, this nail polish I only got for 5 Rand on the side of the road. No, Naman, it's a shop at the mall. Or was it at the side? Where did I get this? Yeah, at the mall. It was 5 Rand, 5 Rand or 10 Rand, somewhere like. Yeah, and yeah, that's it, guys, for our Smatatza tips. Okay, and oh my gosh, we're done. We are so done. Hey, we are so done, guys. That went by so quickly today. That is so crazy. Oh, nah, Bengi Palile for content creation insight. Should I? Yeah, let me do it. Let me do it. For the content creation insight. Okay, you know what? I'll do it next time. It's okay. I'll do it on the next one. So that is it, guys. So today's quote of the day is, nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Johanna Can Talk. My name is Johanna, and I'm so happy that you watched up until this far. Please tell me what you guys think of this new segment, how you feel about it, because I'm absolutely loving it and I'm enjoying it. Like, I feel like this is what I need to be doing right now. So yeah, tell me about it. And in the same breath of introducing new things, I am going to leave you guys with a throwback song, just to say, guys, take me back, take me back, take me back. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Enjoy the jam. Bye.
Why can't you want me like the other boys? They stare at me while I stare at you. One moment I have you, the next you are gone. In a silver cage, they stare at me while